Labour's shadow Foreign Secretary Lisa Nandy, who blasted the government for the situation in Afghanistan this week, supported a full withdrawal from the country only last month. On Sunday, the Taliban declared victory after Afghan President Ashraf Ghani fled the country, to bring an end to almost 20 years of a US-led coalition's presence in Afghanistan. The Taliban offensive began months ago but accelerated in recent days as they gained control of territories, and captured Afghan capital Kabul. The vast majority of British combat troops left the country in October 2014, while around 750 people remained to train the country's military. In July this year, Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced that British troops assigned to NATO's mission in Afghanistan are now returning home. Indeed, Ms. Nandy, who has condemned Britain's decision to withdraw in recent days, welcomed Mr. Johnson announcing a withdrawal from the country in July. On radio, she said, "There have been many people who have travelled over to Afghanistan over the last few years from Britain to keep people safe and to keep people alive. But that time is coming to an end. It had outlived its usefulness that there were real problems with British troops being targeted. But there are also problems with the Afghan people feeling that the time was long overdue for them to be able to determine their own affairs. In the end, there is no military solution no military future for the Afghan people." Yet Ms. Nandy's, who is a Wigan MP, has changed her tune in the space of a month, and now condemns the British withdrawal in a surprise U-turn. Nandy told the BBC, "One of the fallouts from the decision to withdraw and to withdraw very quickly by the US and then by the United Kingdom, is that it sent a message to the Taliban, that they could roam across Afghanistan, with relative freedom with very limited consequences." Ms. Nandy, who abstained from voting whether the UK should leave Afghanistan in 2010, also wrote a scathing statement on Twitter directed at Mr. Raab. The Foreign Secretary had been on holiday while Afghanistan unravelled, and Ms. Nandy accused him of going AWOL. She wrote, "For the Foreign Secretary to go AWOL during an international crisis of this magnitude is nothing short of shameful. A catastrophe is unfolding in front of our eyes, and while the Foreign Secretary is nowhere to be seen, hundreds of British nationals are being evacuated and his department is cancelling scholarships for young Afghans." Mr. Raab has since returned to the UK, and also tweeted that he had been sharing his deep concerns about the situation in Afghanistan with Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi. He added that it was critical that the international community is united in telling the Taliban that the violence must end and human rights must be protected. Mr. Raab also announced that the UK is to send a further 200 troops to Kabul after the Taliban seized control of the Afghan capital.